Good morning. Welcome to Butterrollboutique. I'm putting on my Go Live sleeves. On my Go Live sleeves. And I'm putting them on so that I won't forget to tell you where they came from. This was a gift from one of my subscribers, my sister, actually. Yes, she gave me these. She sent these in the mail. She sent me a surprise, and I just did not know. She said, I told you. But yeah, here they are. We are live today with my live gloves on. April Showers, good morning. How are you today? I'm going to attempt because I try to, let me turn this down a little bit. It may have an echo. Okay, I'm going to try to attempt to record some names of people that come in so I won't forget to come and visit you because I do forget sometimes. And then if YouTube doesn't bring you up in on my feed, give me a notification when you're going live or, that you've done a new video, then a lot of times I'll miss you, but it's not intentional. It, blame YouTube. Don't blame me. Good morning, Jeanette at DOY Creations and DOY Life. How are you today? I hope you're well. Good morning, Marty. Marty says good morning. And DOY says good morning to everyone. Good, thumbs up, she's well. Well, let me get started, and whoever comes in, let me give myself a thumbs up. And whoever comes in, then we'll just already be have the show on the road. So what I'm doing today is, first of all, I want to acknowledge my beautiful sleeves that I'm wearing. Oh, Jeanette, I am doing fine. Thank you so much for asking. I want to acknowledge my sleeves this morning because the last live I did, these sleeves had arrived in the mail. And I was like, I don't know, where did these come from? Who sent me these? And I was very extremely excited about them. And I didn't make them, they came in the mail. They just showed up one day. My sister had sent them to me. And because I was working so hard in my garden, she decided to send me some garden sleeves. And that's what this is. These are garden sleeves that you wear in the garden. And I said, girl, I didn't know you had sent those to me, but I love them. And yes, Marty, they are garden sleeves. And it's just a sleeve. Look like it could be easy to make because it's just one seam going down here. And then there's an opening and the seam is closed. So yes, you can make them. I mean, they'll be easy to make. Of course, we can make anything. We're crafters. But yeah, that's just one seam. And so these are actually garden gloves, but I like them better as my live gloves. So we're going to open some Happy Mail. Thank you, Marty. Thank you. Thank you, DOY Creations. You all go and visit each other. Make sure you go and make new friends. My throat, I don't know what's going on. I had a tooth pulled and it is still bothering me a little bit. So I won't be chatting as much as I am capable of doing this morning because I feel good. But I do want to open this Happy Mail, and it is from, it was a surprise as well. It's from Esther Thompson. and she sent me an envelope, and it is a birthday card. And I know I haven't said anything to anybody, but this is my birthday month. I'll let Bridget know, Marty, that you said hi. She got up this morning. She's still hacking with that cough. They put her on another round of antibiotics and steroids and cough medicine. And so they said after this, if she doesn't improve, they're going to try to, look at to see if anything is going on with her lungs. But thank you so much. Bridget went back to bed. I'll let her know that you said hello, Marty. Thank you for the happy birthday. This is from Esther. How sweet is that? Esther is another fellow crafter that I met over in Beth Schuler's group. Now, I am a new paper crafter and I'm learning. There's so much to learn. But do you see how they just brought me in and loved on me? And even though my stuff was crooked, my work was crooked, it was faded, it was double printed or whatever, they still included me in the group. And to this very day, I participate in the group with artists and people like Marty, real true crafter. Artists and the crafters, and we just all mix and mingle, and the gardeners and everybody. So I appreciate that so very much. And hi Patricia, welcome. Thank you for coming. I'm writing down names so I won't forget to come and visit you. Once this goes off, I can't see the live chat anymore. But yeah, I don't know what's going on with my throat, but I had a tooth pulled and it's just, I don't know. I hope it's not in my mind this morning. Thank you so much, Marty, and I love you all too. I love that family. I have found my tribe. That community is amazing, and the work makes me so relaxed. Now, crochet is my first love, and that's my tribe as well. I love my crochet friends as well, so we all mix and mingle in here. So let's look at my birthday card. I've talked enough. My throat is, oh God, I don't know what's going on. But Esther sent me some beautiful punched flowers, and I appreciate this because I need all the little ephemera stuff I can get. I don't have things to, well, I've accumulated a lot since last year, so I'm not going to say nothing about what I don't have because I do have. I have so much, as a matter of fact, the paper takes up this side of the room. So let me change that. Yes, creating together is therapy, Marty, and oh, I just love it so much. And I thank you all for coming by here to create with me today. And here is a beautiful doily and a piece of red, white, and blue for the 4th of July. Looks like a tablecloth. Yes, beautiful. That looks like wallpaper. That's beautiful paper. Thank you so much. Oh, and look at this piece. It's a collage piece. It's really pretty. Thank you so much. And she said from Beth's Crafty Mixed Media Room, and a blue piece. Thank you so much, Marty. I appreciate you so very much. Thank you. I hope there's nothing going on in here. Well, so I found a page of. You wonder. I wonder too. I just wonder who you can send them to. But I want to show you the next thing I want to show you. Thank you so much. I would appreciate them. You can send them to me. I would appreciate it. You are so sweet yourself. I want to show you this. This is a masterboard that I created. And I always create these because that really gives me peace, tearing up paper, ripping paper, or cutting paper and gluing it down in these different directions. And then I can cut this piece up to make tags and other things. But guess what I made this out of? I made it out of a recipe sheet that I took out of that recipe book that Beth gave me last year. I use those sheets for collages. I use them to make little master boards. And let me see, do I have the book close by me? I don't know. If I reach for that book, I might knock something down. I don't want to do that. Hey, makeup mom and dad, oh, and son. Girl, I haven't seen you all. Ooh, I'm writing your name down because I do want to come back and see you all. And but when your name don't come up in the, on my feed, it's hard to keep up, with a lot of people. So if I write you down, the people that came in my life, I'll remember to specifically make sure I go and see you. But yeah, this is a masterboard. And then let me tell you what I did to it after I put the paper down. We are working on stamps in Beth's group. Stamping. I don't know if y'all can hear that music or not. Let me shut that music off. We don't want to do that. I forgot it was playing. I was just listening to my radio this morning on my internet radio. It's a new channel I just found. It's called New Flow, and it's from the local church here of World Overcomers. And they got a internet radio station. I was just listening to some of their music this morning. Forgot it was on. Please don't, YouTube, please don't get me. Please don't get me. Good morning, Laughing Stock. How are you this morning? I'm so glad you're here. I was just sharing my masterboard, and then I was going to tell you about the stamping. We pulled off napkins last month, and when you do the napkins, you have to separate the layers of it. So Beth said that we can stamp on the layers. Don't just throw them away. And I can have mine here in a bag, and I've been stamping on them. And so I took the layer of stamped napkin, and I laid it down over this masterboard. Look how nice that came out. You see I thought it was going to run all over the place because of the ink, and I thought it wouldn't work for this, but I put the glue down just like we put regular napkins down, and look how nice that came out. Yep, I'm happy about it. I am. Yeah. So this is one thing that I did. And I want to show you another one of Bridget's. I got Bridget crafting, y'all. She was practicing on her stamping last night, but since we're on masterboards, I'm going to show you her other masterboard that she made. Is this hers? Yep, this is her masterboard. Isn't that beautiful? What I did was I gave her these little books that I have, like little sticker books. So she just tore out, it's like 2 or 3 different sticker books. So she just tore out the mushrooms and different things. And of course, she did the other masterboard with the stamps. So she had a few stamps left, and she put those in there. Look, Memphis, Tennessee, and then she had scripture up there. She just did a wonderful job on this masterboard. Don't y'all think so? I think she did a wonderful job on this. So we'll be using this in some art. If she if we get to another ATC card or tag or whatever, she'll be ready. She will be ready to participate. So I'm trying to get her to thank you. I'll let her know that you said she did a great job, Marty. I will. And this is my dog book, and this is what she looks like so far. And you see she's gapping a little bit. I'm not happy about that. So, and it's because the ephemera that I'm putting in it is It's too bulky, and I don't want it to be bulky. So my goal is from now on to make ephemera that if I'm gonna put it in a book like this, I'm gonna make it as flat as I can. I'm gonna make it as flat as I can. So let's get started. Let me make sure I'm on live chat so I won't miss anybody. All messages. Let me see. I didn't miss anybody. Any messages? If I did, please forgive me. Okay, so this little fella here, I found him. Of course, you know this is the dog book, and this is the fabric that I used on it. And I used some ribbon. I think it's called jute or something. And then I saw this on Etta's. Well, I was inspired to put this here because of Etta's. And it's not sticking down. I'm gonna put some more glue on it. I don't want nothing to be falling off. How did I have this on here? I think I had it like that. Yeah. When Etta sent me her journal, she put some of this ruffle on the corner, and she had different buttons on it. But I didn't have buttons that I wanted, so I put that on there. And so here's some Gorilla Glue. I ain't never used that before. Let me try this Gorilla Glue. I bet that'll hold it because it keeps trying to come up. It's just sitting on my desk, so let's give it a try. Is it coming out? Yup, it's coming out. Let's try this Gorilla Glue. They say it holds anything. Put it there. And this one is sticking pretty good, but I'm going to put some glue under it too. It's still trying to come up. You know what? I got the glue on there. So I'm going to put a clamp on this right here. Yeah, I just want to do a little bit. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you. She's going to be so proud to hear that you all said she's doing a great job. This is going to be kind of slow-mo. Oh, I don't have anything to clamp that one down. Well, if I had my tweezers up here, the tweezers would clamp it down. It would be long enough to clamp it. Oh. I'm going to stay on here an hour today, and I'm going to try to engage with you as much as I can. My throat is feeling better as I talk. Sound like it sounds a little better. Well, anyway, we're going to let that stay there. I'll work on that. You don't need to watch glue dry. But here's my dog book, and I want to take you through it. I'm going to be working on it just a little bit for a few minutes, and then I'm going to move on to some stamping that I have over here. I'll show it to you. I tried to stamp, but I need to practice on my stamping game. So this is my book. This is a little tag that I put in there, a belly band, some of the fabric I put on it. Over here, I made a little, the little book, and I put this. These are some clusters that I made, but I made them with this, and I put these little stickers that I had. These stickers are poodles, but you really can't see them that well. So what I'm doing today is doing a little mixed media. I'm going in. Yes, I'm going in. I'm going in with some markers to try to bring that out a little bit in this book. So here's the first one. This marker is something that I got from, look at there, the ink and the glue just want to hang around. This is something that I got from Temu when I was stuck on ordering all that stuff from Temu. And so it works pretty good here. I don't know how it's going to dry, but it's working. I probably should use an alcohol marker because this is a sticker, and you know how slick they are. I learned that alcohol markers work pretty good on slick surfaces like this. Let me see where the dog go. I don't want to lose sight of the puppy. There she is, or he, whichever one it is. Okay, now you can see her much better. You can see her much better. I like that. So I'm gonna go through and I want to highlight all of the poodles that are in here. But let me show you. I did this last night on one of my belly bands. Let me see. Let's check and see how it dried. It may not have dried too good. Let's see. Let's see. Okay, here it is. It's still kind of smeary though. I don't know if that's gonna last. See, it's smeared. So this marker smears. I need my alcohol markers for this. And I don't think they're gonna smear like that. I don't think they're gonna smear. I got to get up, y'all. I got to get up and get these alcohol markers that I also bought from Temu last year. But I just was trying all different kinds of markers. So I do have a lot of them. Some of them dried out, I threw them away, but yeah. This one is the alcohol marker bag. Let me see if they're not too dry, if I can get the ink to stay without smudging. We ain't gonna worry about that one. Let's go over this one. I found out that these markers here, when you got pictures and stuff like that, they write on them. And I didn't have problems with smudging. I don't know. And I hope you don't have problems with smudging because I'm saying this, but she got double lines around her face. My crafty family don't care. They work with me. They work with me. Okay. And now hopefully this won't smudge. I'm going to go over them with this marker. Let me see if that's the case. It's not as saturated as the other one, but hopefully it won't smudge. So we'll see after a while. I'm going to go on and work on a tag or two later on. I just love drawing these little swoop-de-swoop shapes for her body. That's cute. Thank you, Marty. I love journaling too. I have fallen so in love with this. Okay, let me show you as I go along, and this is the way I do because I have all of this. I hadn't even done this part back here, and it's still opening up my book, and that's what I really don't like that. So this was bulky because I had a flap over it too. I had an envelope. You see that? I had it glued and flapped over, and it clashed with this. That was, really bulky. So I cut that part off last night, and I outlined this little wolf, and I put some fabric behind it and just found the word strong. Over here I have a tag that I made, and this is one of the little dogs that Cindy sent to me, and I really want to go around it with this black marker, and so I made a little cluster on front of it. Wait, let me slow down. Let me slow down. So I for this one, I have a gel print that I did on some packaging, and I put a book page on the back, well, a clear sheet on the back. That's a gel print as well. Dog sticker. Dog from Cindy. Flower from Cindy. And once I gel printed, I went back with the gold. I gel printed that down too. So this is my little cluster. This is the little piece of sheet or rag or fabric that I'm using. And I decided to call this little dog Ralph. And this came from a Wreck-It Ralph card that I put on there. Hey Kelly, I bring it every day. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We're so glad you're here, Kelly. This is Kelly from I Bring It Every Day. She streams every day, and so she brings it to you. Uh, Motivation, crafting, crocheting, knitting. I think she do a little gardening, and I think oh, and she sings karaoke. Did I get it all, Kelly? I think I got a lot of it. So what I want to do is go through here and name these little dogs. There's another one of my clusters right there. So let me get this. And I'm just doing some working in this dog book this morning. And after I finish doing a little outlining of the poodles, I want to go in and practice if I have time on my trying to get a nice clean um, a nice clean stamp because one of my stamps don't want to come clean. It's all smudgy and I want to send it and I want to share it, but it's all smudgy. Yeah, I had to close my mouth. This tooth is... Why is mine bothering me? My grandbaby had one too. She's not complaining. Maybe because I'm old and mine's been in there a long time. I don't know. She told me when I went to the dentist, y'all, she said I'm gonna have to get I'm gonna have to get some teeth made. I've been dodging it, but my teeth, really, I should have done it a long time ago. Oh, Kelly, these are just the alcohol markers. This is just some of the markers. And I don't want to move that, but that one's full of pencils. Then I have another one full of different kind of markers. You know what? I was learning, trying to learn everything. And so everything they said they were using, I tried to buy it, back then, last year. Anyway, that's how I got a lot of markers. And I'm kind of impulsive and obsessive over things sometimes. So yeah. Kelly, see, you got a lot of markers. I do. I do. These markers here, they're supposed to be alcohol markers that I got from Timu last year. And so they're not supposed to smudge. You see how the others smudged on me? I think they're supposed to dry faster. I'm not sure, but okay, I messed that one totally up. Now the marker wants to write. What is that all about? I couldn't get any juice out of it. And then all of a sudden, it wants to get juicy. Ooh. Y'all, I need to close my mouth. I really do. Mm-mm-mm. Yeah, everybody's that's coming in here, I'm telling you, these are some amazing people. And I really hope that you get to meet them. You will not be sorry. I'm just telling you. You will not be sorry. Best supporters, best artists and crafters and crocheters and knitters and goodness gracious. Okay, okay, let me see how this is doing. Because I think that's drying up a bit with me having it open so long. Do I want to put my hand on it? Nothing really came off on here. Since he's already messed up, I really could pull him up and put another one down if I had one. And I may put something over him. But yeah, that worked. The alcohol marker over the sticker worked. Marty says, I never heard the name Doretha before meeting you. A month or so ago, I was reading a book and there was a Doretha in it. What? Last week I saw a movie with a Doretha. Wow. Marty, I've never seen it. I have never seen it. I have met people and they pronounce their name differently. People have called me Dorothea and Dorothy and Dorotha and all through. I used to really not like my name. I've never seen it anywhere, especially not on in a book or on TV in a movie. What? Thank you, mommy. I love my name now, but back then, growing up, mm-mm, mm-mm. I think I didn't like it because people didn't pronounce it correctly. But now I'm like, you can pronounce it however you want. I'm still me. That's that's growth. Here's some coyotes, and they're in the dog family. I found them in one of those books that I got from Goodwill. Wild dog coyotes. And on the back, I just made a little uh, notepad out of what you call it, journaling card. Use the correct words. I forgot to show y'all Kathleen. This is another dog that not Beth, Cindy sent in my to me in Happy Mail. I love my name too now, Marty. But as a kid, you see, I had issues growing up. Take a long time to get over that kind of stuff too. But anyway, here's Kathleen. Isn't she cute? I put a flower behind her head. I saw Beth do that on her channel, but she put a flower behind her head, and Kathleen is telling you to rise and shine. Now you see, I haven't done any inking around the edges, but I did curve the clip the edge, the corners. And this one is another little pad that I made out of a dog pad, something I found probably at the, did I find it at the dollar store? I don't know, probably did. And of course, this is the belly band. I put a tab right there that I punched with my little punch thingy. With my, why do I keep wanting to call it a big shot? Mm, mm, mm. I don't use it enough. What is it called? It's like a big shot. Okay, so here is a um, piece of book page, and I found this dog. I hope y'all can see this dog. This little dog. Let me see if I can move it closer to the screen. Look at this little dog, the way he's scratching behind his ear. I gotta find a name for him. What do you think we could call him? It's her dog. This is her dog. And he's over there scratching behind his ear. He don't want to take a bath. And she's looking like, now you know we go through this every time. So he needs a name. What do y'all think we can call him? Yeah, the little sissies. Yeah. Yes, thank you, Marty. My name's not very common either, but there's a few of us around, but mostly older ladies like me. I know, yeah, but I love your name. It is Margaret, isn't it? Laughing Star, what is your name? I've been thinking your name was Margaret, and I hope I'm right. I met Laughing Stock over at I Spy Queen's channel over at Anitra, the I Spy Queen. That's where I met Laughing Stock. Wonderful crafter, wonderful. So here's a tuck spot that I made out of, he looked kind of like a rover to me. I'm not quite sure yet, but yeah, that's what, I got a name, I got to find a name for him because he's on an adventure. I also got this dog from Cindy Lovin', and I put a piece of that old sheet there. And I love the strings. I don't know. And a couple of stickers, dog paw or animal paw stickers. I don't know if they're dog paws or not. And I made another one of those little books, and it's held together by the paw stickers. The paw stickers. Hello, Tipple Designs. How are you today? Thank you. Bridget is taking her second nap of the morning. She's waiting until I finish the live, and she'll be getting up and starting her day. I'll let her know that you have come by to say hi to her. Please go and see Tipper Designs. She's just getting started. She's a new YouTuber. But go ahead and subscribe to her channel. She might want to put some content on there for us one day. She is an amazing crafter. Amazing crafter. And I just wish that she would find time, and a gardener. She's a beginner gardener too, but she is amazing. She's been doing it for some years. And so she's still learning, but her garden looks amazing. She's a container gardener. I call her all the time. That's my sister. Go over and see Tipper Design. Become a part of her family just because she's a great supporter. This is another dog that I got out of a book. That's why I call this my wolf book. I might call it my wolf book. I'm goofy like that. But these little dogs here, I got them, cut them out of a book, one of the books I got from the Goodwill. I hope I'm not out of frame. But I wonder if I could come in any closer. Did that put me any closer? Okay, so now we have, he's saying wolf, and the little dogs over here are saying bow wow, bark bark. So I made a little cluster and put on this. I also cut this out with my machine and put a ribbon up there, and so you can write on the back of that. I'm going on with this book, but it's still a lot to do. I didn't even get that from there. I got it from here. And I decided to stop putting like these 3D things on here. I don't want to add these inside this book anymore because even though it's pretty, it's too bulky. And here's a paper clip in the shape of a heart that somebody sent me. I don't remember who. And on this side, I also made a tag and put here. This came out of one of the books that I got from the Goodwill. This is a picture of a dog. He's a hound. Then there's a girl and a cat on the other side. And he's talking to her. He said, "I beg your pardon," said the hound. "But did either of you ladies happen to see a rabbit pass this way not long ago?" I thought that was so cute and so funny. What is he gonna do with the rabbit when he finds it? Look out, rabbit. I thought that was so cute. So going in here, looking at stuff, making myself laugh, making myself smile, making myself even cry sometimes. Look at this one. This little dog I got from Cindy Lovin'. And because he is so, he's not highlighted, I haven't done anything to it. So what I want to do with him is come in also with a highlighter. Black, maybe white. Let me see how black it's going to do. I had a green pencil. It was doing pretty good. I kind of want to bring him out a little bit in spots because I don't want him to fade into the background. Yeah, I don't want him to fade into the background, so I'm just going to add just a little bit just so you can see his features and know that he is a dog and he's wearing wings. I don't know whose dog this is that Cindy sent me, but look at that. Isn't that cute? A dog with wings. Cindy, if you could make one of these, this is so cute. I thought, you know what? I thought about our friend Beth just lost her dog not long ago. And I was like, wow, these angel wings make me think that the dog has passed on. I don't know why I think like that. The dog could just be sweet as an angel. So you know where my mind goes sometimes. I think that look a little bit better now. And I'm gonna outline those wings in white, the white pen. I like it. Isn't that cute? Isn't that cute? Hey, Carmela. Carmela, Carmela. Oh my God. Thank you so much for coming by, Carmela. Carmela, thank you so much. I love Carmela. Carmela has a channel, but she doesn't make any content on her channel. She's over with Miss B over at Miss B and Fam. And you will not, if you get up early enough to catch them, you will have a treat for the day. Trust me, you will have a treat for the day. I love them. Carmela Nealon and Karen JSP, hello and welcome. Thank you so much for coming. I'm writing your names down because after the live, I can't always go back and see who's in here. So I want to make sure that I give these people some support for coming into my live. Um, I'm going to try to outline these wings. I hope I don't mess them up, y'all. I'm not an artist. I'm a crafter. Not trying to give you a disclaimer or anything like that. I'm just saying. Should I don't know how to do this. Should I do the whole? Maybe I should do the whole thing like that just to make the wings whiter. I don't want it to look like a kid did it, but more than likely that's what it's going to look like. Okay, I'm really focused this morning. Uh, I'm really focused on this right here. Yep, I'm with it. Okay, I think that brightened it up a little bit. Let's go on this side. I needed something to brighten my day today. I don't want to share what I was going through this morning. Maybe another day. But yeah, this is doing the trick right here. This is doing the trick. Yeah, I love creating simple things, Marty. I love just it's the joy that I get from the process. I guess that's why I like process videos so much. Is the joy that I get from it, and during the process and after. I think that brightened her up a lot. She needs a name. I put that butterfly up there too. This is not a sticker though. This is a free download. And I get free downloads from Ink and Page. I get them from Fox. What is that? Tracy Fox. I get them from different people, online. Hi, Fabian, Electrical Services. How are you? Thank you so much for coming in. Ooh, I wish you was in my area so you can come and fix some of this broken down stuff I have. There's nothing like having a good electrician, is there? Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Thank you so much for coming in, Fabian. Thank you, Marty. I need all the prayers that I can get. You know I'm down with the prayers. I'm doing pretty good. Yes, Tracy Fox, Foxy Creation. Yes, I can't remember the name, so I didn't want to just start calling her out. But yeah, I think that's her. I got some beautiful birds. I mean, the stuff was free. All you gotta do is, if you want to leave or able to leave, and when I am able, I will leave a donation. But it's free on Ko-fi, and sometimes they send it straight to my email. You give me your email address. Yeah, yep. Tracy Fox. This is just a piece of paper I put in here, but here's another one of these poodles. So I'll get the alcohol marker out, and I'm gonna chase around the lines of this poodle just to bring them in. Um, they they are clear, really pretty stickers, but they don't show up that well on this book page. So I'm just going over them. This one's so cute. Oh, I put a sticker in her hair. I put a little flower sticker there that also came with these beautiful um, stickers. Oh, isn't she cute? Isn't she cute? And so she has a little pendant on. I'm gonna put a little green dot right there for her little necklace she's wearing. Okay. And then up here we have a little flower. See, I'm not gonna use these flowers inside my book anymore. They're pretty. They're from the Dollar Tree. So they pretty. They didn't cost a lot. They're from the Dollar Tree. However, they are too bulky. They're too bulky. As a matter of fact, if I find something else to put in that place, I may do that. Oh, look at that cute little poodle. Now you can see her. Oh, she's cute. She's cute. Hey, Lisa Bell. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you for coming in. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you. I appreciate you all for coming in. Don't forget to leave a thumbs up before you leave. Okay, so here's another piece of that dog tablet that I had, and it had these paw prints on it. The dog writing pad. This is a dictionary page with the paw sticker. And over here I just glued a tag onto this side and made a tuck spot. And I used a piece of that burlap. That is a gel print over some packaging. When I say packaging, I'm talking about stuff that junk mail that comes in the mail like this. That's cardstock. And so I use that to make tags. I cover them with my gel prints or with some paper. And I also use, in which this is the next journal, for the next video, I'll be making, I'm saving this box to make a journal from scratch using this instant grit, butter grit box. Don't those grits look good this morning? I wish I had some. Okay, so yeah, here's another poodle. We're going to go ahead and get her now. I'm trying to do just a little touches at a time. I love working, and this is how I love working in my journals. When it's too much pressure trying to rush and finish one. This art takes time. Art takes time. So yeah, there she is, just as beautiful. She or he, you really can't tell these days, and what does it matter, you know? It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Not to me. I'm not going to fight you because I love everybody, and so does God. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? And then over here, I made a tag out of some of the fabric. I put that ruffle on the side and a cluster. Now you know that's too bulky. That's pretty though. That's too bulky to be in this book. And then this is one of the little dogs that Cindy sent me that she made. I think she made it through AI. Some kind of way. Some kind of way Cindy know how to talk to the AI and make stuff. So anyway, I put her on a pocket. Did I make a pocket? Yeah, I made a pocket out of her and put her on top of this belly band. That's a little washi tape from Timu. And this is one of those Tracy Fox uh, butterflies. I think her name Tracy Fox. I don't. I'm stop calling that lady's name. But I'll put her name in the description box. That's a free printable. A free printable. Let's see what's going on. Lisa Bell is speaking to everyone. You all go speak to Lisa Bell and go visit her channel, please. Oh, Marty, you get the Foxy Rag in the email. That's okay. So I can call her name because Marty is a witness. She can testify that that is the girl I'm talking about. We get the fact Foxy Rag. It's free. She sent it right to you. And you can get free printables. You get discounts in her shop. All that stuff. Here's another. What I did with this one was I just folded the paper over. I cut a strip and I just folded it over that way and over that way. And I made a belly band on both sides. So this one has to be decorated. And of course I have to work on all this stuff here. But here's another dog that Cindy sent me. Cindy Lovin over at Cindy Loves Jewelry and Paper Arts. She sent this dog looking in the mailbox. So I made a little cluster or glued down some book page. I put flowers on here, free flowers from the internet. I had already put that sticker. That's a free butterfly, also from the Foxy Rag. And I said, be curious, because she has on a tutu and she's looking inside that mailbox. So I'll come back with my markers and work on her a little bit too, and ink the edges or whatever. I'm not through with these things. I'm working on just showing you. This is the envelope that I had flapped over on the other page that I made with dogs that Cindy Lovin sent me from Cindy Loves Jewelry and Paper Arts. So I made this little journaling card. These are her dogs. She's wearing a big old hat. I had to work on her. But yeah, these are her dogs. And she likes to take them walking. Look how many she has. This is too cool. And so on the back, there's a pocket. Says smiles are free. And I made another cute little notebook. Okay, so that's in the right there. Okay, so let's see. Really, Fabian said this is the first time seeing. Thank you, Fabian. This is the community that I started interacting with last year. So I've been doing this a year. Crochet is my first love. It's the one that I started with here on YouTube, and I will continue with crochet. But right now, as I heal, my hand was injured. So just from overuse, I believe it's what you call it, tendonitis, and it's taken a long time to heal up. But it's doing so much better now. I started back crocheting with it, and so yeah. Fabian says this is the first time seeing someone make a junk journal. So please come back and join our family. All these people in here, they are crafters of some sort, either fiber or paper or gardeners. Yeah, I love to make my journal expand and get all chunky. Shows that it's full of love. I love them too sometimes, Marty. I really do. I really do love them sometimes. But I know if I keep going like this, I'd have to probably change my closure. This is just two, three, four, five, 6 pages right here. Look how big that is. And then this is the rest of the journal. It's gonna sit out like that I love to add things, but I need to figure out now how to add more bulk, or less bulk. That's what I'm trying to do. For the rest of this journal, I'm gonna try to create things with less bulk. Passion for yarn. Hello, 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 hello. Hello, my friend. I love Elaine from Passion for Yarn. She has 2 channels. Please go over and visit her. One is a gardening channel. Elaine, put your channel in there. You all aren't dropping your stations. Drop your station down. Um, Drop your stations in here. Hi, Kimberly. Kimberly, how are you? Thank you for coming in. I appreciate you so very much. I was just writing your names down because after the live, I don't always, get a chance to see who was here, so I don't want to miss anybody. This is a stained paper that I use. It's been coffee stained as well as um, the Easter egg coloring stain that I did. Elaine, how are you doing? How are your garden? How is your garden growing? Make sure you drop if you have a blue um, jacket, please go ahead and drop your links and drop everybody else's link if you like. Please go visit each other. That's why I gave you the blue jacket, so you can just go and visit. But if you need your link dropped, ask somebody to drop it. They'll drop it for you. I know they will. Thank you, Elaine. There's Elaine's link. Go over and see her at Passion for Yarn. Also, put your growing channel on there. Okay, Fabian, wonderful. Before you leave now, let's get Fabian's link. Y'all go see Fabian. Somebody drop Fabian's link and go over and see what he's doing over there. Thank you so much for dropping by. I appreciate it. Now, here's another one of those wolf pictures. And I thought this one was so majestic. And I put courageous right here. That's a start. But this fella here is looking so strong. I took him out of one of those books from the Goodwill as well, along with the tree. I wonder what he's looking at. He's standing in position. He's ready to go. So he needs a name. Oh, laughing stock. Okay. I'm just learning myself. Somebody show laughing stock how to drop a link. Okay, this is so beautiful to me. This is one of my gel prints on a book page, and I just put it on a piece of packaging, and I put another gel print on the back, gel print book page. I put a piece of that fabric in there, and I put So Alive because this just wakes up my eyes when I see it, when I see all this green. I love the color green. I used to not love the color green, but I love all colors, green and blue. So here's some more of my pandas, right? Why did I call these fellas pandas? Poodles. And I want them to stand out. So that's what I'm doing with this alcohol marker this morning. I want yours to show for sure. Yep, I want you to go see Fabian. Thank you, Fabian. There's that link. If anybody want to go over, please go over and see Fabian. Doing wonderful, beautiful work. And sharing with us. Sharing something different. Where else can you get such culture and such diversity other than here on YouTube? Okay, and this, I'm just outlining the poodles because they were clear stickers that I used. And I want them to show up so you can see them because they're just too cute. They in the background. I want them to be in the forefront here. So that's all I'm doing right here. I'm highlighting the poodles, giving them a little life here with an alcohol marker because this is a slick surface, and I have learned that alcohol markers do well on slick surfaces. I don't know if that's the way her feet went. I just put it I just put it out there. Okay, so now, and there's Big Daddy down there watching over them, making sure that his babies do the right thing. Let me see what's going on over here. Oh, I see Save Here First up there. Thank you everybody for dropping the links. I see CT Valley dropped her link. Thank you Lisa Bell for dropping Fabian's. Mar- Margaret, click on person's name. Go to the channel, more info, click, and copy on channel Earl. Come back and paste it in the chat. There you go. That's how you share a link, Margaret. Hi, Raja. How are you today? Thank you for coming. I appreciate you. Hello. Thank you. Thank you for the thumbs up. I appreciate it. Hello, Save Here First. That is Ella, 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 Ella. Over at Save Here First, if you go and see Ella, you will not be sorry. You will not be disappointed. Ella is a reseller, and I just love going over there shopping with Ella. She packages your things when they come to you with such love and such pride, and I just appreciate her so very, very much. Thank you, Ella, for stopping by. Doretha, my garden is doing okay so far, but we've been getting a lot of rain and hardly any sunshine. The same thing here, Elaine. We've been getting so much rain, and yes, the garden is suffering for it. Yes. Roger, speaking to everybody. Just did your first harvest of peas. Woo! Are they black-eyed peas? Are they garden peas? Are they purple hull peas, girl? Let me know. Okay, and Fabian's helping you, Margaret, also to learn how to drop the link. Fabian says go to your channel page, look for the link, right hand side, click it, and you'll see your channel info. Copy and paste YouTube channel, Laughing Stock. So Fabian's helping you out as well. Look like you learned it. You got it. You got it. You just dropped Marty's link. Thank you so much. Yes, you did. It doesn't matter if you're slow. I'm slow too. I'm slow with dropping links. I tell you, I am. You did a good job. Thank you. You don't have to be fast. Take your time. We're relaxing. We're relaxing, Marty. Margaret. Yes. Elaine is speaking to Marty and everyone who's coming in. Fabian is speaking. Elaine says, and sugar peas. Elaine, who is Passion for Yarn, says, and sugar peas and sugar daddy peas. Oh, girl, give me a bowl full when you get them done. Here's Odom's Homestead has joined us today. Hey, Odom. Now, you want to see a good gardener, go by and see Odom's Homestead. I appreciate you coming by. I go over there and try to learn something about gardening. So I think that's as far as I'm going to go in this book today because I don't have, as you can see, I don't have any other. Oh, I have this little fella back here, but this is another dog from Cindy, and he's wearing a tuxedo. And like I said, I think she used AI or Copilot or something like that to help her create these beautiful dogs and unique pictures, images. So yeah, I have all of this to work on. So I'll be back another day to work on this book. I'll be back another day to work on this book. So that's all for the dog book today. I do have one more thing I wanted to work on before Bridget wakes up. And as long as she's sleeping and resting, I can pretty much. Oh, I've done my hour. Well, I have one more thing to work on. So if you want to stay with me, I appreciate it. I'm going to put my dog book over here with my other journals. Put my dog book over here. And I wanted to work on stamping this particular picture because I wanted to share it with my friends, but she's big, but I can't get her stamped right. And I just wanted to see this morning if I can stamp her better than this. Look at her mouth. I tried to put these lips on her and her eye. She's unique. She's different. I'm not saying she's ugly or anything, but you know, she just didn't come out like I would like her to come out. And then I stamped this one, and the parts down here didn't come out that well. So if anybody receive one of these, just make sure you got to go back through with a dark marker. Well, I mean, we're going to color her in anyway, so it really doesn't matter. First, I was going to try to see if I can erase some of the smudges. That's what get me. See, I smudged all in there. Let me see. Let me go back up. I saw Odom when Odom came in and I spoke, said yes. Marty saying thank you. I need to write the directions down. Yeah, write them down. You can do it. Yep, she said you'll be dropping links like lickety split. That's right. You'll be dropping them. It does take practice though because you have to go and do and come back. You go and copy and come back. That's what you have to do. Elaine's asking about Bridget. She's sleeping right now. She's been suffering with some type of cough for the past 3 weeks. She's undergoing her second round of antibiotics and steroids and cough medicine. And so they said this time if she does not improve, then with the second round, then they would look at, start looking at her lungs and seeing why her oxygen drops periodically and see what's going on with her there. See if she may need oxygen at home or whatever. But yeah, her sickle cell, as far as they're concerned, she has not been in a major crisis in a minute, about a month or so. So thank the Lord for that. Let me see. You do have to be a mod to carry a blue wrench to be able to drop links. Yes, who wants to be a mod? I'll make you one. I see some others in here. I'm just not able to let me see if I can make you one. I don't know if I can make it from here. Can I? Let me see. Yes, I can. Yes, I can. I can do it from the tablet. Yep. Who else needs one? Marty. Yep. Yep. Who else needs one? Marty, did you get one? I called myself. I know everybody in here. Okay, is that everybody? Okay, check and see if you became a mod. I didn't see your, put something in there. Let's see if anything has changed on your behalf. Marty, Odom, and who else? It was another one, Fabian. Okay, let's work on this. Yesterday, Bridget was working on, I was doing some stamping, and she wanted to participate. And so this is some of her stamping. She did a good job. She did a good job. She's like, throw it away, Mom. I'm like, we don't throw paper away, dear. We'll collage with it. So this is her stamping. She did just as good a job as I did. And so here's some other stampings that we did, practicing, trying to get it right. This is as close as I came to getting it without the smudges. So, and then I had to draw in her eyes. So these are some of the pages that I stamped and that I'll be sending out. We needed 5 pages. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pages. And I'll probably send 6 because I got this one too that I stamped. So I'll be sending these out to Beth Schuler. And I wanted, that's the girl I tried to draw last night. Oh, I'm still learning. So let's try to stamp her a couple times before I get off of here. Thank you for staying with me. I appreciate it. My hour is up, but I do want to stamp this girl. Try to stamp her before Bridget wakes up. And I don't have a block that's big enough to fit her. So I'm thinking maybe that is my issue. So what I'm going to do is tie her to, tape her to this piece of acrylic. I didn't clean her up very well yesterday. After we got through stamping and stuff, I work on it. You have to clean them up. And so I didn't clean her very well. Okay, so there we go. I clean her up. And now get a clean towel, clean piece of a white t-shirt is what I use, and I throw them in the washer. So if you think they're dirty, they're not. They're not dirty. Okay, so there you have it. There we have that. So let's try to do this. Okay, let's try it one more time, and I will get my eraser out and see if those things marks will erase off of there. Okay, let's see. I'll get some tape. Hey, you never know if something works unless you try, right? I'm gonna tape her down right there, right here. Oh, I'm kind of messy too, so just bear with me. Or I got all thumbs or whatever. Arthritic fibromyalgia thumbs. Okay, we're not going to say it. We're not going to speak on those things. Okay, so now she is taped down. Oh, I left one of my little pads out. One of my little notepads. I'll stick her back down in there. Okay, so now, see, now she's taped down. And I'm going to try here. Bridget waking up, so let me go fast. Let me go faster. We've been honey in it. So, yeah. Yeah, you can hear her coughing in the background. Yeah, she's been doing that for 3 weeks. She's been doing it for 3 weeks. And she did sound worse because she had phlegm coming up. But now it's like not so much phlegm. It's just a dry something going on. And whenever she talk or something like that, it just gets... I'm going to put a little water on here. That's what I'm doing, y'all. That's all I'm doing. Because the juice is gone. Yeah, yep. Thank you, Fabian. Thank you so much. I appreciate you coming. I usually just stay an hour, so I'm going to try to go ahead and do this. And I'm gonna get off the live, and go and it's time for Bridget to get up, take her medicine, but I'm trying to do this gently so that I won't touch the places in her face and around her neck and places that I don't want ink to be smudged. So that's all I'm trying to do is go over it gently over the parts that are raised here on this because I'm telling you, I've been stamping. I stamped about 6 or 7 times trying to get it last night. I said, let me wait until I'm kind of fresh in the morning. Let me wait till I'm kind of fresh. Okay, so there's the ink over the entire piece. And I do see just a little bit over here. I'm going to try to wipe it off. I see a little over here. I'm trying to wipe that off. Okay, and when I flip it over, I want it to be, I tell you, everything seems like it's connected to everything over here. When I pull one thing, something else falls. Okay, so now it's time to flip her over. Let's see. Oh, God, I hope this works. Hey. Thank you, Marty. Thank you so much for coming by. I appreciate you so very much. Marty tells everybody to have a blessed day. And that's what you do. Okay? Thank you, Marty. Bye-bye. I'm almost done. I appreciate you for coming. My 1 hour is up, but I'm just doing this little piece and trying to make sure I don't press in the places where I don't want the ink to be. Okay, let's see the results. Okay, well, she's so light. So that tells me I need more ink or more pressure. So that's a no-go. That's a no. I'm going to flip that over. I'll flip that over. And maybe I didn't put enough ink because I did add water to the ink. So let's rub. Let's rub, 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 rub. Thank you, Lisa. Thank you. This is the last thing I'm going to do. I can't believe it. The hour went by so quickly. And this time last year, I was afraid to even show up. Okay, I tried to make sure I had enough ink on there. Let me wipe off these spots that I see. Yeah, when I give Bridget some of that tea that with the ginger and stuff, it kind of quiets her cough, but it doesn't get rid of it. It makes her feel more comfortable. I'll say it like that, but it's. And she's taking Mucinex and all kinds of cough medicines. Y'all just pray for her. Okay. All right. I cleaned it up. And this time I'm going to stand up because I need to put a little pressure on here. Okay. I'm going to stand up. Okay. Here we go. Y'all pardon if any of my body gets in the shot. I'm trying to keep it out. But I'm putting some pressure down. I'm just pressing the whole thing kind of in the center area. Okay? Now, I tell you, when you put 200 pounds on there, it should come out right. Bam! Don't she look good? Oh, my goodness. This is the best one I've done, y'all. I think I figured it out. I just needed a sturdier surface. I do have 3 layers underneath here. I have this mat, and then I have my cutting mat, and I have that mat I do all that inking on. So it's kind of, it's not just hard, flat, but yeah. Let's do this one more time, and I'm going to end this live. What if I try with a different ink pad? Because this one is kind of dry. This one is dry. It is dry, 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 dry. Here's a Versa Magic multi-surface chalk ink. Let's try this one. Let's try this Versa Magic. And then this will be my last thing I do. Whew. I'm really enjoying my garden gloves here in the live. I think they're too cute to be out in the garden, but you know, for safety purposes, I think that's why she gave them to me. So that she can make sure her sister was safe out there. Okay, let's put some of this Versa Magic on it. It's pretty juicy. It's pretty juicy. Yep, I can even see the ink here. I need a new ink pad. Out of all the ink pads I got, well, I don't need a new ink pad. I just need a re-inker. Because I'm not buying any more ink pads. Not buying any more. I bought enough off Whatnot and Facebook Marketplace. And so, yeah, this is the last thing I'm going to do because Bridget is getting up and that cough is really uncomfortable for her. I just gave her some tea about when I started the live an hour ago. So she's up, awake, and coughing again. So that's just the way it's been going. So let me clean up around the area because I don't want these smudges. This is what you have to, so far, this is the thing that's working for me with this particular stamp. And I got my stamps from, I think I got these stamps from Temu back when I was addicted to Temu ordering. You know how that goes? When you start ordering stuff from Temu, they just keep drawing you in, telling you can win and get percentages off and this and that. Oh, but you just need one more. One more. Okay, I don't know if that chalk is going to come off that easily, but let's go for it, okay? Let's go for it. I couldn't clean it up as easily as that other ink. Okay, you see, I can see the smudges all in here. I don't want smudges. This time I'm going to press. But I'm going to press over the features. Because I don't want those smudges. All right, let's see. Now that is Fortissimo. What do you call it? Yes. That's it right there. That is it right there. I did it. Good morning, Walinda. Hey, how are you? Thank you for coming in to see us. We're getting ready to go. We finally got this the way I want. Didn't it come out great? Margaret, look at that. Yep, that's the way I want it to look, just like that. Now, you know, I can take these features. That's what I was trying to do when her mouth was crooked. But I'm going to practice on taking these features off and putting them over these features. And, you know, changing her lips and changing her eyes. These are supposed to change her eyes right here. If I put them over there. So we're going to practice that before I start trying to show you those. Look what I can do. Look what I can do. Look what I can do. I want to show you what I'm learning. And I'm learning all these wonderful things from the ladies over in Beth Schuler's group. Make sure you go over and see Beth Schuler and Beth Mixed Media Group. And thank you all for coming today. I appreciate you so very much. I want you to take care of yourself out there and make sure you stay prayed up. And I will see you next time, next Wednesday morning. Bye bye.